Old Johnson and Johnson's out trying to.
Look at that.
Oh, we good to go now.
What's
Melon
up,
Head? What's up, Melon Head?
Good gracious, man. Where'd you get that watermelon from?
You like this?
I like it. I like it. Did you
Oh,
feel
moon
it?
eyes. Oh, there's plenty of room for stickers on that thing.
Sure enough, got that right.
Is it crooked?
It's his head. It's his head.
I ain't got one of the earpieces complete yet. So
right on, right on. You planning on doing some?
I mean,
racing?
I can't do it all.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Hey, well, this is Tuesday night, 7:30, Mechanicsville Hot Rodcast with me.
37:30.
37:30 with Ash, the commish, and the big med. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank y'all for being here. And this has been kind of a moderate week. Today's been busy.
Yeah, boy, are my arms tired. I just flew in. Just flew in from Charlotte. Not really.
Yeah.
That didn't go over so well.
Good times, good times, good times.
Hey, where'd that helmet come from?
eBay.
Oh, okay.
DOT certified?
Yeah.
Nice.
I got a blue one when I was like 5.
Yeah.
To wear on the bus.
With your other hockey equipment?
Right.
Yeah, okay.
The short bus.
So what's the plan for this one?
For this helmet?
Yes, sir.
Well, as you know, it's mandated at the farm that if you're going to bust the guts on a Mustang,
right,
you got one of these right here.
Got to have a brain bucket. Oh, yeah.
For real.
Could you pick a color, or red's the only thing he had?
Nah, red. I mean, this is a 1966 helmet.
Yeah. I get you, but why red?
I couldn't find a blue one.
Oh,
okay.
I mean, you could buy them new, but I wanted one for the nostalgia.
Gotcha.
You know, so when that old wipes the pavement with the new, will be a lot of weeping and wailing.
Will it pass inspection? Will they allow that old helmet?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna tell them it's new.
The rule book states you have to have a helmet.
A helmet.
Yeah, but I mean, I could go put a bicycle helmet on. Will that count?
Yes, you could.
Will it count?
There was somebody out there running a bicycle helmet the other Friday. I kid you not.
Buffkin will probably have his pink one that he got when he was 6.
I wonder if I could wear like a Templar night helmet.
Do they make them that big?
Yeah, it's a 5-gallon bucket.
like a Mandalorian helmet. Or if I could wear a stormtrooper helmet out there at the farm and race.
Hey, it's a helmet, right?
In your Tesla.
Yeah.
And I ain't got one yet, trust me. You know the funny thing, we'll get to it here in a second though, but a funny thing is we have an automotive channel. And we're running low on cars to go about and do things.
Yeah, we are.
All of our cars are broke dick.
Yeah.
So we're out here trying our best.
Yeah. So this past week, my Tahoe ate a DOD lifter. So I'm working with the company that supplied me with the aftermarket engine to see if it can be warranted. So we're down to one vehicle. I know that Big Med over there has some trials and travails with family vehicles and Ash.
I got one vehicle. I got one vehicle, and the other one the county owns it. It's not mine. Yeah. So, and I mean, I got in-laws' cars, which we had a rolling style today.
Yeah, in the old Doge.
No Doge, your mud sticker.
The 2-wheel drive.
The old mud puppy.
Yeah, exactly. Just 4-wheel drive? That's a truck, isn't it? Like, oh, okay, cool. Nope.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss.
Yep.
What do we go do today?
So we attended a Predator helmet. Oh, HRE in the house. What's up, Wayne? So we had the opportunity to sign up as attendees for the inaugural HPX Expo in Charlotte. There are several of these expositions that take place throughout the year all over the United States, with the premier one being in Indianapolis at the end of the year, this performance racing industry show. And during some of the background, some of the folks talking up HPX, they felt that they could not necessarily displace the PRI show, but they could offer an East Coast venue here in North Carolina, in Charlotte, right in the midst of all of the racing that happens in Charlotte, and give people an opportunity on the East Coast, an early summer event that brings all of these huge companies and media partners to Charlotte for 4 days to meet, greet, pitch their products, and network. And we felt that since there was an opportunity to attend this and be media partners or media attendees, we would take advantage of that and network with other folks that are doing multimedia and social media type applications such as ourselves. So we didn't think this was something we could pass up, particularly taking place in our backyard, in our own backyard.
Yeah, so we went there and networked, got some cards, talked to some people, looked at some products. Going back tomorrow.
Made connections with some people that I have known previously through my years in the community college automotive realm. Just kind of reconnected with a couple of people. Saw some really cool stuff today. I can't wait to go back tomorrow. And really, today was just like a scouting day where we kind of breezed through there, not necessarily at high speed, but we definitely picked some things out that we would like to feature and bring to the channel.
But it's the first one, so it's in our backyard. I figured, hey, it's going to only get bigger from here. Let's make a presence known. Maybe we'll get a booth there next year.
Absolutely. I would love to do that. And just be able to feature some of the things that we do and our personalities, and bring out what we do and meet the nation, just hand to hand, right face to face, and meet the nation and be there for them.
Wouldn't it be awesome to have all those shiny cars and we pull out dusty roads?
Yes.
Park it there. Sorry about your carpet, everybody. Sorry about the carpet. Sorry about the carpet.
That'll wipe up. That'll wipe up.
Yeah, it's no problem. It came off my clothes. It came off this carpet. Yeah.
And with this being several months in front of the PRI show in Indianapolis, which we are hopefully going to attend as well, this gives us a smaller venue, the same group of people to come face to face with, get our plan together of how to present the PRI to our viewers and the Mechanicsville Nation, and show them the extent of how the racing industry, the automotive racing industry, affects so many other industries across the board.
We spoke to some educators out there running some colleges. We
got an invite.
We spoke to some young guys that do plastic molding, carbon fiber fittings, accessories for cars.
Yeah.
They've been doing it about 7 years now. We just spoke to a guy that does CNC machining. We spoke to, just a lot of people there, different things, everything to do with cars, automotive industry. Saw some Lambos, saw that nice Toyota Supra.
Those AMGs, man, those Mercedes AMGs were off the chain.
Yeah.
Those were some good cars.
Saw a wish list of stuff we wanted for the shop.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So it's a good time. We're going back tomorrow to really hammer down hard tomorrow. All three of us will be there tomorrow. Today was just me and Commish. Tomorrow we'll all three be there, and we'll be hitting it hard and getting a lot of footage. There's a lot of media there, and we saw them put an engine together in 24 minutes.
Yeah.
Harvick, was it Harvick's crew?
No, Hendrick Motorsports.
Always get that backwards. And so they put an engine together in 24 minutes. That was cool.
24 minutes and made it run.
Yep.
That was pretty awesome. We'll feature that, I hope, in a future video for the channel, and we'll give some background about that. Obviously, that's been going on for quite a while, but in our general conversations, as we began this YouTube, this foray into this social media thing, I had mentioned to you guys both together and separately that one thing I would like to see us do is go to Indianapolis to be able to network with those people and get our name out there and be able to show ourselves off as a channel. And it's really hard to explain to some people sometimes just the extent of who is there, because I'm going to ask you a question here in a second, Ash, and I want to see, I'm curious to see what your answer is, because if there is literally there was a company there that produced a particular zip tie. There's hundreds of zip ties. You can buy zip ties off of Amazon. You can go to your local parts store, O'Reilly's, and you can buy a package of zip ties. This company has got a specific design of how they design and manufacture this zip tie for a special purpose. And they're there. So if it's a widget, if it's any kind of widget that makes a car go faster, makes it go lighter, makes it go quicker, there's a company that represents that widget there to sell it to the general public or to the racing consumer. Now, when we were up on the second floor, after we'd gotten our credentials and we went to that big panel of windows, what were your first thoughts when you saw that entire floor covered in performance equipment?
It's probably not going to be the answer you're thinking, but I looked how everything was nice, clean, even. All the rows were lined up perfectly. I saw the cars. They had some cars there with some wraps on them, kind of center up in front. It looked, it was, what would we say, that was a football field worth, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, the very first annual. I could see they kind of got something going here. I was excited to get down there and start talking to people because everybody was down there glad handing, shaking hands, talking, showing off their stuff, And so I was like, let's get down there. Let's see what's going on. Of course, we had to walk around the building to find the down escalator.
Yeah.
We had to walk from here, had to walk across the thing and go down. But when we got down there, it was busy, a lot of foot traffic, a lot of talking, a lot of conversations, a lot of displays. And it was cool. How long was on the floor? Like 4 hours on the floor?
4 hours or more.
Yeah. And we really didn't hit everything we wanted to.
No.
That's what tomorrow's about. But this is the very first one. Very first expo. High performance exposition. Exposition?
Yeah.
Expo.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm thinking like centerfolds more. I think. But
Big Med saves the day.
Expo. Yeah.
Don't be stretching that GED out like that.
Well, yeah, it hurt a little bit. Exposition.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're going again tomorrow to really, really get Mechanicsville up in that piece.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we're gonna be here. We're gonna be here every year from now on out. We're gonna be in Indianapolis. You're gonna see us around.
Yeah.
And the people we talked to, because we wasn't really pressing the issue today on Mechanicsville. We really wasn't. It's just one of those things like we're just going to talk to people. And they were curious, what do we do? I was like, oh, we do this. We're like, oh, wow, okay. And, our goal, is bringing stuff to the masses, getting the youth kind of more interested in this, giving accolades to people that deserve it, kind of bringing down the home style version of the automotive industry and where it's going, and trying to get people interested and do it in our way with our personalities, cohesion. And they were all about it. They were like, "Oh yeah, I like it."
Several people were, really excited about some of the projects that we named off that we've got going on.
Mm-hmm.
I think a couple of people are really interested in meeting Big Med tomorrow.
Yeah, baby.
We talked you up.
We talked you up, and there's a couple of people that we're going to engage in conversation and just walk off and leave you there.
We found a couple of talkers, and I was like, wow, they're passionate about their product and what they're doing.
Oh yeah.
Woo.
So I'm looking forward to all three of us being together and hitting the floor running tomorrow and really talking up Mechanicsville and getting the brand out there really.
We got some big stuff on the horizon for y'all working on it. As per usual, we're a new channel and we got some stuff we're working on here that's going to get a little wild. Just stick with us.
We were just kind of standing there kind of spitballing this afternoon, and we both had a vision almost simultaneously of the Mechanicsville backboard up there, an HRE backboard up there, cars and engines. I mean, we were just man, it was really cool. It's gotten me kind of excited about a lot of things too.
Yeah, man.
Well, that one video of the wizard Wayne Hicks on that engine stand, 1.8 thousand views.
Yeah.
Just think if we put him in a pair of shorts next time.
And New Balance.
Right. Shirt with the sleeves cut off or something like that where he showed his guns.
I mean, that's the uniform. Ain't no getting around that.
No. Jean shorts and New Balance shoes.
Yeah, he was working his magic. I couldn't believe it. 1.8 thousand views.
Yeah. That's awesome. I mean, it shows you that there are several videos, including, that one. I mean, it's not surprising, really. You have somebody that's very knowledgeable. You have content that people are hungry for, and it's presented well. And that's a killer combination. And we, along with that video that featured Wayne, we've got a couple of other videos that have jumped up in numbers because it's stuff that people want to see. So that's our goal. Bring something that you want to see to the channel.
Yep.
Either you want it or you're going to get it. Against your will.
Yeah.
It's like a honeymoon.
That's right.
It's going to get consummated.
I fell right into that.
You're getting it either way.
I agreed with him instantly. Yep, you're right. And then I thought about it. I was like, no. I apologize, Mama. If you're watching, I apologize, Mama. I don't think like that. That's that big medicine guy. He is bad influence.
I do what I can.
Yep.
We know.
So who I can.
Yeah.
I can't wait to turn you loose tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hit the record button. Step back.
Yeah.
Let you go, baby. No, it was really
bond money, right?
What's that?
Bond money.
No, we running. They ain't catching us.
Yeah. No, they can have you. They can have you.
They ain't gonna.
They'll give you back. They're not going to keep you. I can tell you that.
No,
they're not going to keep you.
They'll never catch us.
Yeah, there was quite of an array of different cars there. The usual race cars were there. They had two AMG Mercedes, 2 Lambos, and a couple of Audis. And that one Audi, I was intrigued by that car. That car really looked good with that wrap on it.
Semi-gloss.
The semi-gloss wrap, yeah.
Black.
It was
nice.
really
like
nice.
The gloss carbon fiber parts on it, I guess, attachments.
Yeah.
But yeah, and they had that 24-hour Le Mans race car there.
Mm-hmm.
They had that Toyota Supra was nice. Richard Petty's Hellcat.
Yeah, his new Petty Garage, which is located in Randleman, takes new Dodge Demons or Chargers or whatever and upgrades them. You can order upgrades for them, and they upgrade it for you and paint something on it, Petty blue, and put all kind of special insignia on it to make it Petty Garage. And
it was like Big Med's helmet. Anywhere you could put a Petty sticker or signature in that car, they had it.
It had it, buddy. It had it.
Awesome.
On the hubcaps, on the seats, steering wheel.
It was pretty cool looking.
Yeah, yeah, it was top notch, man. They had a lot of workbenches there. I really got into. They had a laser engraver guy there. They had just that giant. What was that giant air thing you saw? What do you call that? Manifold.
The injector. The injector had.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. Oh man.
It's like that big around. One of them.
It's like, it's like 2 foot square.
It's like you talk on a battleship downstairs on it. Like, hey,
Yeah.
Big old injector. So it was cool. We'll bring you. If you couldn't go, we'll definitely gonna bring you the footage here. So
absolutely, we'll have. I would assume several videos of content that'll come out of that once we're done shooting it. That's going to be really good. That's really good. And like I said, it's a precursor for our visit hopefully to Indy, and which is
speaking into existence. We're going.
Yeah, I mean, Indy is the dome that the Colts play in cannot house everything associated with that show. It's in the dome and also the Indianapolis Convention Center. And it's massive. It is massive. And I wish the folks here at HPX, I wish them all the best, because this is something that we would genuinely like to be involved with every year. I would like to see us grow enough to become, get put on the board up there as you come in as a media partner, to be able to do something for that. I mean, I'm excited.
Yeah, man, it's going to be the bomb. So moving on to, I guess I'm a moderator here. moving on to Chevrolet recalls. We were talking a little bit about that earlier.
Oh yeah.
I was not aware of it. I'm sure most of the crew knows about that, what's going on, but I know we're having. Are we affected by that? Are you affected by that?
No.
Not yet. Okay, or not at all.
No. Mine is a totally different issue, but it is something that is a reoccurrence on some of those engines. But mine is affected by an aftermarket supplier, not General Motors. General Motors is in the process of recalling over 600,000 vehicles due to potential catastrophic failures of the connecting rods or crankshafts in the engines, particularly the 6.2 engines. So I just think some of this is due to supply issues. COVID really had the automakers, well, it had a lot of companies scrambling to find open supply chain avenues. And when you're sourcing parts from here, there, over here, over there, over here, the quality is not maybe what it should be in some of those instances. So I think quality has definitely suffered post-COVID and as a result of supply chain issues. And Chevrolet's not the only, or GM is not the only one that has issues like this. A lot of times automakers will do what's called a silent recall, where they will just mail out a letter to you and say, hey, the next time you get your car serviced or the next time you're at your local dealership, come by. We have an issue we'd like to fix on your vehicle. And it's not publicized. It's not splashed all over the news like a public recall like this is.
Gotcha.
But like a lot of people still go back to the dealership to get their oil changed. So while the car is there at the dealership, the service writer comes out and says, hey, it's going to take a little bit longer to do your oil change today. We're going to do a recall for you while we got the car here and take care of that and make sure your car's okay and ready to drive. So
gotcha.
When
it says here that be people affected will be notified by mail. Mail starts coming out June the 9th.
Yeah.
A couple of days away. I can't believe it's like June. What? The recall models include the Silverado 1500, the Suburban, whatever that is, the Tahoe. That's a weird car.
The Tahoe.
Tahoe, yeah. Escapade, and the Escapade ESP. I tried hard. The Sierra 15.
You're trying too hard. The Escalade.
Oh, you're right. It is Spanish. And the Yukon this or Yukon. And my personal favorite, the Yukon XL. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can.
That's like the Yukon and shit. That's what that is.
Yeah. So that's your recalls for this week coming from the automotive industry and your Tesla recalls, as per usual. I love mispronouncing the names of cars because they've tried really hard to make cool car names, and some of them are just not cool. Like I don't know,
Mustang.
Mustang's pretty cool.
Not cool.
Yeah.
I don't like Neon. Remember the Dodge Neon? I'm like the Neon.
Yeah.
What's a tube full of gas? I mean,
you know what I've never liked?
What's that?
Swinger.
Is that
Oh,
a
the
car
old-
name?
Yeah, the old Dart Swinger.
Dodge Dart Swinger?
Yeah.
Swinger.
That is horrible. Who makes the Rabbit or something like that?
Volkswagen.
Or Polara.
The Chrysler.
Aura.
What is that? What's a Polara?
Well, that's when that was in the 60s when everybody was fascinated by the space travel. Ooh.
And all the cars had fins like a rocket.
Yeah.
When everybody was watching Star Trek.
Yeah.
I mean, I get, like, names like Corvette. That's cool. To me, that's cool. Charger.
What is a Corvette?
It's a
I know.
It's a car.
No.
What is it?
You know what it is?
A Corvette is a real thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought it was just made up somebody's last name. What is it?
It's a ship. It's
a Corvette's a ship? Another name for a ship? A certain type of ship?
It's a class. It was a class of masted ships back in the early seagoing era.
So how come they don't make a dinghy? Or dinghy? My bad, dinghy.
That was Freudian.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Right on.
What did y'all do all day?
Yeah.
Sorry. We did go to Charlotte, but was in a car a long time together.
So what's a Corvair?
Is that a person? So a Corvette's a ship. A Corvair would be a person that pilots that ship, right? No, I don't know what a Corvair is.
You got it, man?
I have no idea.
Oh, do you know what it is?
It's an airplane.
Commish? Do you know what it is?
No idea.
Oh, okay. What is
I know what an Impala is.
Well, that's an animal.
Right.
How you spell Corvair?
COR.
Come on, man. How you spell GED?
Yeah.
Oh,
VAIR.
that's like 3 valves next to each other. That's crazy. It's against the rules. Compact car. The Corvair's notable departure from traditional. Now, what is a Corvair in real life?
No, what is it named?
In real life.
In real life.
Oh, this is stupid. You're not going to be happy about this, but this is what it is. A Corvair was created by combining the words Corvette and Bel Air.
Oh, wow. God,
So
I thought
nothing cool.
I thought that was would have been really something cool about, like, instead of a supernova, it's a Corvair, something in the air, in space.
I thought it'd be a person that drives a Corvette, a Corvair. Watch out for this Corvairs; they'll take your booty. Kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that's a bad name of a car.
That's sad.
Firebird. That's a cool name.
Right.
Firebird. Thunderbird.
Yeah.
You know what Camaro stands for?
Camaro.
I don't
Fill
know.
this sucker up again.
You know what
Say
GTO
that
stands
again?
for?
Fix it again, Tony.
Yeah.
What? Okay, well, like Prius is a horrible name of a car.
No, but it's fitting.
You think Prius?
Yeah, Prius. Yeah, that name
Sounds like somebody with a small
Complex.
yeah.
Right.
Oh, Doc, I was born with a Prius. Anything you can do to help me? You got to take these shots, kind of thing. A Prius, like a priapism.
I just went to the doctor. I got diagnosed with Prius.
You just need a shot of Mechanicsville. You'll be all right.
Yes,
I'm subscribing some Mechanicsville and testosterone. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Mechanolations 316.
So what's a Chevelle? Oh,
I'm not
y'all
sure.
son of a guns.
What's a Volare?
I can't spell that, so y'all just go on with that. Oh, the Chevrolet Chevelle is believed, so it's not official, to be named after the French word cheval, which means horse.
Okay. All right.
Believed to be named after that. Malibu, of course, being a place where a bunch of people that I probably wouldn't get along with live.
Barbie dolls gather.
Yeah. My time. I'm like, yeah.
Drinking
well,
rum and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barbie dolls.
Not so bad.
Barbie dolls gather in Malibu.
Well, Barbie dolls are all right. It's all the Kens that'd be like, get off of me. You know, beat Kens off with a stick. You know what I'm saying?
Malibu Barbie. But back in the day.
Oh, God. Yeah, we have to introduce him tomorrow.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yes, dude. I mean, Steve.
Yeah, back in the day.
Back in the day.
You know, there were some cool car names back in the day, like Barracuda.
Barracuda.
See, that's badass.
Yeah. Speaking of back in the day, back in my education days when I was teaching.
Band camp.
Yeah. At the beginning of every semester when we had an introduction class, I would always ask the students if they had ever had a jack stand underneath their car. Had they ever had the car jacked up? Had they ever had a tire off of it? Because stand.
Tree stand.
Yeah, tree stand. Because you have to start at a basic level and move to where the students are so you know where to go to. And I said, so we'll get a couple of cars up here. We'll teach you how to put them up on tree stands properly without hurting yourself. We'll teach you how to put them on a lift and put it up in the air without hurting yourself. Does anybody have a car they want to bring in? And this student raises his hand, and I said, okay, what kind of car you got? He says, it's a Paracini. I said, a what? He said, a Paracini. I said, I've never seen one of those cars before. I said, what year model is it? He said, it's a 74.
Paracini.
I said, okay.
Porsche?
Who's it made by? He said, Pontiac. And I said, okay. I have never seen one of those cars before. Can you bring it up here? Because I really want to see something I have never seen before. So he rolls up into the shop, this big 8-foot wide hood, 19 feet long, 74 Pontiac Parisian.
What
pulls
is
into the
Parisian?
garage. He was pronouncing the name of the car, which is called a Parisian, syllable for syllable.
Paracini.
Yeah, Paracini.
And shit.
Oh, that's a big old car.
Yeah,
They made that thing up into the 80s.
yeah.
Remember when we had driver training in junior high? We went to North Forsyth,
Yep.
drove around the parking lot. I was driving a Paracini.
Full-size rear-wheel drive was a Pontiac model sold in Canada, 58 to 86, United States from 83 to 86. The name Parisian is French origin, meaning a person or thing from Paris.
Paris. Yep.
That
That car don't look like it come from Paris.
No, I didn't think Paris was that big.
Some of the women are, but anyway.
Oh, yeah, okay. Paracini. Look at us getting it. You know, you tune in for the humor, and you leave with some knowledge.
That's right. We're dropping it on you.
We're dropping it on you, baby. But you got a helmet?
For free.
Yeah.
You got your helmet. As long as you got your helmet, we drop it on you, baby.
Yeah.
Like an ugly baby. We're dropping it.
Whoops.
Whoop.
He's a forklift driver for the rest of his life.
Slippery little devil.
But you know, cars built back then wouldn't fit in a garage in today's time.
No, they're 22 feet long.
I mean, even in the 70s, you're not going to put a 4-door LTD in here. You put part of it in here.
Yeah.
You ain't going to put the doors down all the way. You can play football on the hood.
Now, my grandmother used to have one of these, a Lincoln Continental.
Yeah.
And I remember, thinking to myself, I'm like, good God, that's a big car. And I guess you don't think well, that's a bad picture of it. That was a humongous car, and it floated when you went down the road. It's like, whoa.
Rode like a dream.
You turn that wheel, and you're like, I'm going to crush everything in this turning radius.
Well, yeah, they didn't realize till much later what crumple zones were, so they put everything as far away from you as they could. So hopefully it slowed down before it got to you.
Crumple zones is whatever you just ran into.
Yeah. Yeah. It didn't reach me. I'm good. Woo.
Yeah.
You just crumpled it.
Yeah.
I remember that big old Lincoln she had, and I was like, good grandma.
Yeah. You'd run into stuff and say, hey, you scratched my bumper. Yeah, lady, well, you tore my quarter panel off of this Chevette.
Right. Off my Prius.
My poor Prius, the battery going to explode.
Oh, man.
Prius.
Kia's, I think, has got some weird car names.
They had hamsters. They had hamsters driving their cars. So
the little Soul.
Yeah.
Great commercial. Great ad. Because Brian, Mechanicsville buddy of ours, B-Ride, he had one of the first Souls on the market. And one of the big things, you play music and the speakers with the light. It was like, oh, this is wild. He had a racing stripe down his Soul, Kia Soul. He still got it.
A sport model.
Was that on the outside or was it on the seat?
Outside. Big white stripe going down it. Still have it.
White. Okay. All right. You didn't designate.
So he got the soul and shit model.
It's cool. They still drive it. I mean, he went from a Mini, because he was all about the Mini Coopers. He had one. He had like the silver one that was turboed or something. And then it's like driving a go-kart. You could just turn in a street. And then he went and got a Kia Soul after that because it's more reliable. He still has it.
There's a huge, huge following for those minis.
They don't make it anymore, do they? Yeah, they are cool. They still make them? BMW still makes them, or they don't make them no more?
I don't think they make the Mini. I think they make the Countryman.
The Clubman or whatever it's called.
Yeah. I think that's the 2-door version. They had to make them bigger because Americans are bigger than British people. So
when you say big,
British people are big too. Don't let them lie. British women have the biggest breast per capita. There's some big gals and big boys over in Britain. Their food is horrible. I don't know how they gain weight. Sorry. Kind of.
We struck a nerve, didn't
we?
Man. Because they don't exercise. It rains 364 and a half days a year.
Yeah, it's like, I'm going to have beans and toast for breakfast. Get out of here.
And tea time.
Oh, fat Americans. Like, kiss my.
Yeah, it's all those biscuits. it's all them biscuits they're eating. Eating biscuits and gravy every time it's 1/4 the hour.
No, that's us. They eat. What's a biscuit? Biscuit's a cookie over there, right? Britain?
Well, yeah, multi-layered cookie.
But I know your stuff: the hood, the bonnet,
yeah,
the boot.
the boot.
No, the boot and the bonnet.
Yeah. No, the
Not-
bonnet is the actual lid, but then it's the boot.
Knocked to 60. Like, what is not? Oh, this is a BMW Z. I'm like, well, huh? Who had these extra letters in it? I don't understand.
Z3.
That's why we had to whoop their ass, send them back across the pond.
Z3.
Z3, 0 to 60.
Z.
Like, what? Oh, well. My dog's crying at me. What? I'm podcasting. Get out of here. Get out of here. Anyway.
Forget about it.
So you had a story you want to tell us, or something you wanted to tell us?
Oh, no, it's not necessarily a story. I was just Googling stuff about the Chevelle the other day, Dusty Roads.
Dusty Rose, the Chevelle.
And something popped up that kind of sort of made me nostalgic a little bit. The car was parked in 1981.
Right, yeah. And sit in that same spot for 44 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know how Big Med is always big about his music and whatnot? What was the number one hit for 1981?
Ooh. 81.
Pop song.
Pop rock, or pop or rock. Top
See,
four.
I don't think the 80s hit yet. I don't think there was no Billy Idol.
Yeah, they did.
Was that early 80s?
You want the top 10 or you just want the top 5?
Hold on.
I'd love to know what number one is.
Let me make a swag right here.
Scientific wild ass guess.
1981.
Yeah.
So when that Chevelle was parked in 81, this
I'm
was the
gonna
top
say
song.
The number one song.
I like that.
Pop radio. Nah.
No.
I don't know about that one.
No, that was later.
Should have been.
Hold on.
Shout out to Jeremy. Fireball Ballistics tuning in.
Okay, so give me number 10, and maybe I can figure out the range of music then.
Number 10, Keep Loving You, REO Speedwagon.
Oh, bro, that's a panty dropper.
Yes, it is. Yes, I'm telling you, it's an all-couple skate. We turn in the lights out.
Oh, son.
Man, let me tell you something. REO Speedwagon.
Get your favorite girl or just some girl. We're going to turn the lights out. It's a couple skate only.
Oh, God.
They suck.
Oh, they're
Dude.
number 10.
That's because he didn't have a girlfriend in 1981.
Hey, Wayne, come skate with me.
Wayne, it's your turn to
Wayne,
it's your turn to backward skate.
REO Speedwagon. They just suck, man. They just damn suck.
Okay.
I was fixing to say, I was going to say something about Journey.
Journey
Was in the
81's
top
tough,
10,
bro.
or surely a Bob Seger song in the top 10.
Night
No,
Moves.
not yet.
All right,
Not
give me number
yet.
9. We'll
All
get
right,
there.
number 9. Number 9 is Miss
Who?
Personality herself, Dolly Parton with 9 to 5.
Working 9
Next.
to 5.
Next.
Eddie Rabbit, one of the best driving songs there are.
Eddie Rabbit.
Yeah.
Driving My Life Away.
Mm-mm. I love a rainy night.
I love a rainy
That's
day.
one of me.
Oh, it's got that perfect timing with the. Damn, that's you right. You right.
Number 7. Oh, here you go. Here's another couple skate. Kiss on My List by Hall & Oates.
Well, see, I can get down with some Hall & Oates.
Hall & Oates.
Yeah.
What's the name of the song?
Kiss on My List.
Kiss,
That's good music.
kiss, oh my list, kiss, kiss, oh my list.
It sounded almost exactly like that.
I mean, I was harkened back to 1981 right there.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
So that was
All right,
number 7.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of seeing what's going on here. It's that soft rock stuff. So the Eagles are probably on here somewhere. Huey Lewis and the News, maybe somewhere up in that piece.
No.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
Really, there's some soft sell.
That's just a little tiny bit early.
I don't know if CCR should be on there, but that's more of a regional kind of thing. Yeah. No, I agree with CCR should be on there.
Number 6 is a song that just continues to go around and around and around and around. Celebration by Kool and the Gang.
Celebrate good time. Come on. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, that's a jam right there.
Yeah, don't be shaking your head. No,
that's a jam. When that comes on,
song,
like,
the next song, I bet Big Med, I bet he had to go to Record Bar like 3 or 4 times in 1981, get a brand new cassette because he done wore it out.
Like a Wall Schmidt.
Yep. Rick Springfield, Jesse's Girl. I know it.
Jesse is a friend. A good friend of mine. I want to tell her, but I can't.
Every song you have mentioned so far, I don't even think this was on a top 10 list nowhere except maybe at your house. Nobody listened to that shit.
Casey Kasem was spinning these downs.
Oh, boy. You bricked up at the skating alley.
Yes, he was. Was.
Wayne, he's about to come on here in a minute.
He was over there wasting all of his quarters because he didn't have a girlfriend playing Centipede.
The ball.
Dang, got me again.
I play Centipede when I got home.
Oh. I'm going to turn this into a butterfly before the end, baby. All right, so what number is that? That's number what, 5?
That was 6.
That's number 5.
That was 5?
Yeah.
This has got to get better.
Jesse's Girl.
Not really.
675-309. That's a good song.
That's pretty good.
Starting Over by John Lennon is number 4.
I don't know that song.
Oh, here's another one.
He died in 81, though. That's why it's number.
Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers. Okay. Is it The Gambler or is it?
No, this is pre-Gambler. This is
Coward
when him. This is when
Lady.
Yes, this is when him and Lionel Richie was like Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney, Ebony and Ivory. Kenny
Lady,
Rogers
is that
and
it?
Lady.
Yeah, that's pretty stone cold. I like that song.
Number 2. You ready for this?
Oh my God, it hasn't been good yet. Go ahead.
It does include Lionel Richie and a duet with Diana Ross. It's another couple, Skate Boys. Endless Love.
Top of my head, I can't. I've heard it. I know it. So this year, you know what? The year was so bad they parked that Chevelle and said, "I can't handle it."
That's right. I can't even drive his car no more.
I can't drive this car. Music just sucks so bad.
I can't even drive.
And the number 1 song in 1981 was Kim Carnes and Betty Davis Eyes.
Oh, that's the softest year. You know what? That's why Russia won. That's why Russia won the Cold War. That's why they won. There's no CCR. There's no AC/DC. There wasn't even freaking Kenny Loggins on there. There isn't any freaking Huey Lewis in the News. No Billy Idol. Depeche Mode. Come on, man.
No Flock of Seagulls.
Flock of Seagulls. 81. MTV came out.
Duran.
When did MTV come out? 81, maybe? No, Rod Stewart up in that bitch. Come on, man. No Queen? Are you sure you're not looking at the R&B
No,
top songs?
Yeah.
This is Casey Kasem with Betty Davis.
America's top 40.
America was soft back then.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. I had
Oh,
short shorts and knee-high socks. I didn't like it either.
Pat Benatar, hit me with your best shot, wound up at 46.
Okay, well, now that's good news.
Okay.
Right?
Should have been a little higher.
What else you got? Let's go back the other way because from 10 to 1 sucked.
All right.
So that poor Chevelle had to listen to that crap that year.
It
And
probably
that's why
parked
it's hard.
itself like Christine. It just backed itself in there and said,
Like
the hell with this.
Christine.
I'm out. If that's what you're going to turn the radio to, we're not going to go nowhere. I'm not moving.
No.
I'm not.
But Jeremy's still pooping green. Anyway, Don McLean is number 40 with Crying. The Commodore's Lady is 39. Rod Stewart and Passion is 38.
Man, that was some love making that year.
Yeah, boy.
Damn.
All right, at 37, we introduced Foreigner with Urgent.
Urgent.
Speechgate time, everyone.
Yeah.
That's right.
This
That's
is Foreigner with Urgent.
Trouble in turn 2.
Yeah.
Big man, 1050 PI.
Yeah.
Attention in the pits. Attention in the pits.
He's blew out his sealed Ross bearings. Oh my God.
Stood the penalty box for roughhousing.
36, Manhattan transfer with Boy from New York City.
What?
Barbara Streisand, Gino Vanelli, Ronnie Millsap. There's no getting over me.
Bro, just cut it. Cut it. We're trying to gain followers, and you're talking this crap.
Then we introduced
that crappy music.
Then we introduced REO Speedwagon.
Oh, okay. I mean, we talked about that before.
Take It on the Run.
Yeah.
I bet they do.
Yeah. 31, the Oak Ridge Boys with Elvira.
Oh my God.
Boom, bop, bow, bow, giddy up. Boom, my heart is on fire.
There's no way people was listening to that bullshit in 81.
All right, okay, so here we go. Let's do this real quick. We got about 10 minutes left.
Okay.
81, best of recollection. What is your top 10? Stu, go ahead. Top 5. Top 10's a lot.
81.
Best of your recollection. Early 80s.
Early 80s. AC/DC.
Right.
The Bon Scott. All the Bon Scott stuff was thrashing. Any Led Zeppelin. Come on, man.
Oh, I hate Led Zeppelin.
If a dude has an ounce of testosterone, he's got Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin's got testosterone?
What?
It's a bunch of dudes like the shirts wide open, their bird chest out, singing about Lord of the Rings. Get the flip out of here. Led Zeppelin sucks. Sorry.
Black Sabbath.
Okay.
Rainbow. Deep Purple.
Deep Purple, yeah.
I mean, come on, man. REO Speedwagon. Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers is kind of the pimp.
Shit.
Ain't gonna lie.
Barbara Streisand.
No, man. Barbara Streisand can go on with that self.
Kim Carnes.
Nah.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought Debbie Gibson would be on that.
That's why people were sniffing glue back then, putting models together. So that's who I got.
Either, Blista.
So what about you? That's who I got. AC/DC, Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin, the Eagles.
Eagles, yeah. I mean,
Allman
Soft
Brothers,
Rock.
Molly Hatchet, Flirting with Disaster, 1980. Yes. Flirting with Disaster. I mean, come on.
How come every one of his songs he sings like this? I'm flirting with disaster. It's like, there you go, Molly. Just clear your throat a little bit. See, my list is kind of, best my recollection. Love Queen. A little sugar in the britches, but they're good.
A little
Queen. Pink Floyd. Boy, Pink Floyd. I love Pink Floyd. That's a little abstract for y'all, though. Oh, look at HRE.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Some Van Halen.
Oh, man. Panama and Jump. Oh,
No.
That was later on in the career.
Women in chitlins first.
Yes, Van Halen 2.
I don't know that. Then that's before my time.
Not no Sammy Hagar.
No,
No.
I'm talking about.
David
I'm
Lee
talking
Roth.
about. Yeah, David Lee Roth, Panama,
Right.
and Jump.
Right.
Pat Benatar, Heart.
Heart was. Yeah.
Heart. Yeah.
I hate Fleetwood Mac and I hate Led Zeppelin.
You hate Led Zeppelin.
They overplay, dude. Every time you turn around, it's Led Zeppelin, and it's this. I don't like Led Zeppelin.
Santana.
Who cares? Yeah, whatever. Okay, next. But so when did like Cyndi Lauper and like all that '80s crazy stuff kick in?
They blew up when
Gabriel.
MTV came
Yeah,
out.
that was like 84.
84.
83,
Okay.
84, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just about mid '80s. Okay,
So-
I thought it was earlier than that.
So what were you listening to in 81, Commish?
Oh, definitely AC/DC, Van
Flock
Halen.
of Seagulls.
Yeah.
Take your
They-
whiskey
were they
home.
on there? Were they on there?
I run so far away.
Yeah.
I couldn't get away.
Were they?
Mish,
I
is this you?
don't even know if they were on there.
That's like more like the Misfits. Here we go.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's
Are they
it.
like Iggy or what's his face off of
Laverne and Shirley.
Laverne and Shirley?
So who you got? Adam Ant?
No.
You don't smoke. don't drink. You don't smoke. What
Yeah.
do you do?
No, I like the Police, AC/DC, Molly
The
Hatchet.
Police?
Yeah.
Back it up.
Yeah.
The Police.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Roxanne.
Yeah. You
Not
don't like the Police?
No.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
A little too Rasta for me. The only thing I liked about Sting was Money for Nothing, Chicks for Free when he sings that one line. That's it.
that's Dire Straits.
I know, but Sting
No,
sung
but
that
he's
part.
featured on that song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's featured. on that song.
Oh.
What about the Moody Blues?
But, a little, yeah. I mean, I like Pink Floyd. I like Moody Blues. Pretty good.
Yeah, Pink Floyd. Listen to a lot of Pink Floyd.
The Wall.
Yeah.
Dark Side of the Moon. That's
Dark
80s.
Side of the Moon. And
Dark Side of the Moon was 70s, correct? Late 70s?
Yeah. 79, I think.
Can't beat that.
Have you seen that
Bill
movie?
was riding around.
Have you seen that movie?
The Wall? I own it. Yeah. That's on my shelf over there. Scared me as a child. It scared the crap out of me. Little kids with the no faces and the eyes. And
You got to be tripping on acid to watch that movie,
maybe so.
or don't.
Yeah. Or don't.
Or
Yeah.
don't. Yeah, well. All right. So I like this little game, dude. I like this little. When the Chevelle was parked in 81, that was the top 10. And that poor Chevelle probably just quit on us, on everybody.
Yeah.
Just
would.
take all. Yeah.
I'm wanting to quit now just by going over that top 10 list.
That's a horrible year for horrible year for music.
I'm telling you, I'm about to
Yeah, that's
unfriend
when-
this channel.
81 was back when everybody was listening to, they were obviously not listening to that. They were listening to Merle Haggard and Hank Williams Jr. and
Well, around here, that was
Yeah.
all that was playing back then.
yeah,
Yeah, country
George Jones. That
back
was
then
still,
was
that was
way
in
better
their-
than rock. You know,
yeah, in
Oh,
their
yeah.
heyday. Yeah.
I didn't appreciate it back then, but I appreciate it so much now. You know,
maybe a little Waylon,
Oh,
Yep.
little Watusi way more,
That's it.
some outlaw
Merle.
country, maybe a little DAC,
Absolutely.
Chris Christopherson,
Johnny Paycheck.
Yeah.
Johnny Paycheck. Yeah, there we go. Take this job and serve it.
Don't.
Oh well.
Yep.
So we're an hour in, boys. Time to close up shop. Time to close the garage for the night. You are needed to be a guest on our podcast. If you want to be a guest, hit us up at theMechanicsville@gmail.com. Check out theMechanicsville.com. That's pretty much the doorway to everything we do.
Yes.
If you want to get in touch with us, if you want to ask us a question, if you got suggestions, you got a car you want to feature, just contact us. Check out our affiliate links. It really helps us out if you go to Amazon. I'm begging now. I'm pretty much begging. You go to affiliate links, click on something, and if you don't want that, shop somewhere else. If you go on Amazon anyway, it helps us out.
Yeah.
We got merch there, merch links from Amazon and Spreadshirt. So if you want a badass t-shirt like Commission's got on, titties not included, you can go.
No, these are mine.
Is that a bad word or such a breast? Anyway. Go to Mechanicsville merchandise. We also have a link to our sponsors. I'm working on sponsor page still, so where you can click the logo and go to our sponsors. I'll try to work on it this week. We got some video playlist on there. But so anyway, theMechanicsville.com is the doorway to everything we are and do here. We'd love to hear from you. Love you to be a guest on the podcast. We can stream you in.
You've got a car, a shop, a problem, a shop organization problem. Big Med's the man for that. If you have anything that we can assist you on, drop us a link at the Gmail account so we can get in touch with you. And we would love to feature your car. If somebody has a squatted Carolina truck, one or more of them,
Carolina squat.
Yes, we want to feature that. We are also kicking around the idea, if we can find a parking lot, let's have a squat fest.
Yes. Like a bunch of dogs pooping in the yard. It'd be awesome.
Cats
all the Carolina squats in the state.
Look like cats dragging their holes across the carpet.
Yep.
Anyway.
You know what? We can bring them all to one place and then set up a steam for our shoulders and write tickets. Get them, boys. Get them.
Have a hooking route.
All the wee woos are here.
12
here. Get out of here. I can't see. Carolina squat fest.
My truck nuts are dragging the ground.
We're also, I think we're going to have our annual Warschmidt throwing contest here soon.
Yeah.
In Lexington, is that where that's going to be at?
Yep. Yeah.
We still have our trophy run. Wait for the rain to clear up. Yeah. We're still planning our trophy run between what was that year, 2019 Mustang GT California Special versus old Blueberry back there, GTO Pontiac. So we're still getting that goal. Wait for weather. Weather kind of got us last time, and so we're trying to get that back around and do that. I don't know if he's even going to show, ladies and gentlemen. To tell you the truth, I hope he does. If not, then you may be able to have to race against the Watermelon helmet here. So,
melon head.
You melon. Well, if you get told that twice by two different people across town, it may be true.
Oh well. All right.
theMechanicsville@gmail.com, theMechanicsville.com, YouTube channel. It takes a pound of pressure to hit subscribes. All you gotta do. It ain't easy. I mean, it ain't hard. Look at this.
I don't think.
I'm subscribed. I'm part of the nation now.
I don't even think it takes that much. Hey, we're going to be in Charlotte tomorrow, the Charlotte Convention Center tomorrow, from about 9 to whenever. Come check us out. Hit us up. We'd love to meet you.
I'll buy you a Mountain Dew. It's like $2.
I won't.
He won't. I will. I'll get you a Mountain Dew, baby. Come on, see us.
I'll take you lunch.
That's all they got. It's either that or Pepsi. Pepsi's kind of like Led Zeppelin.
Or water. Out of the fountain.
Water's good.
Said the Kim Carnes fan. With his Betty Davis eyes.
We are out. Golly. What a horrible list that was. Horrible. Horrible.
Free the Vega.
Free the Vega.